Hey everyone, welcome to episode 9. You have to act it before you become it. Today I wanted to talk about the art of acting before becoming, because this concept exists in so many different aspects of our life. We have to pretend to be asleep before we're actually asleep. We have to dress for the job we want, not the job we necessarily have. And we must pretend to be the best version of ourselves before we can actually become the best version of ourselves. Picture this. If you could be an actor or an actress in your dream life, what would they be doing? What would the script be that they're saying in their day-to-day life? Right now, I want you to write down everything about your ideal version of yourself. What traits do they have? What routines do they have? What habits do they have? What do they sound like? What do they look like? How do they dress? What are some things that they might say? It's all in your mind. So think and act like the person you want to become, and you will become them. This concept of you have to act it before you become it exists in so many jobs that we see. Between internships, trainings, student teaching, these are all ways that you're acting like you would in the position that you're trying to get before you become the person in that position. For me, I did student teaching for 6 months. I was pretending to be a teacher. I was teaching people, but I was pretending to be a teacher so that I could get the credentials I needed to become a teacher. If I didn't have student teaching, I wouldn't be a teacher today. Sometimes the acting of what you want is what's really necessary to become what you want. I have so much personal experience with this concept of you need to act it before you become it, because I've been in so many situations where I had to act and prepare for what I wanted before I could actually become it. And so there was this position in a job that I had that was like a promotion from where I had started. And in order to get this promotion, I knew that I had to already show experience doing what I would be doing in that promotion position. So I dressed the part. I took on more responsibilities that I would have had in that position anyways. And when time came around that I was interviewing for the promotion, I got it because I was already acting as if I already had the promotion. It's so important to even just see for a trial run for yourself. Act like what you think you want. See if it fits in your life. See if you really like it. And you'll become it. But it's also good to see when you're acting in what you think you want. Maybe you don't like it. And maybe that's when you know to shift gears and change. Now, throughout this whole process of becoming this ideal version of yourself, you're going to go through changes. And some changes are going to be a lot harder than others. Over time, as you become the ideal version of yourself that you want to be, you're going to go through changes. You're going to have to let go of things that negatively pull you back to who you once were. And this can be people, this can be experiences, this can be habits. You want to be surrounded by people and things that allow you to evolve. Okay, now I know change can be a scary thing, but it's also a good thing. Think about all the people and things that you might love in your life. Reflect on what changes in your life brought those things to you. Because I guarantee you, at least one person in your life or one job or hobby that you have was brought to you from a change that you made or that someone else made in your life. Reflect on how change has helped you. That's going to build up your appreciation for changes that might happen, and it will diminish the fear that you might have about change, if you do have fear about change. Thanks for watching today's episode. I hope you act like who you want to become and you become them very, very soon. Bye, guys.